Just this, or what is, can never really be spoken, can never really be understood, can never really be known, because there is no separation. There is nobody outside of this to know this. There is no one outside of just what is to understand what is. There is simply what is. And this as it is isn't going anywhere. This isn't trying to achieve anything. But yet, as well, in the story, it may seem as if it's going somewhere. And that is not wrong or right. It's just what seems to be happening. So, this, what is, which is nothing, is already everything. It is nothing, yet it may appear to be something. It may appear as a question. It may appear as an answer. It may appear as no answer. It may appear as no question. So meaning it's just everything. There is no separation. No matter what shape or form it may appear to be. It's just this. Any sound, any sensation, thoughts, discussion, wondering, thinking, no thinking, meditation, no meditation. Everything is already this, what is, appearing as that. And there is nobody to know this because there's just this. There's no separation. That which seems to be seeking for this is none other than this. So there's no one outside of this who can seek for this and find this. There's just this, what is, totality, everything. There's no you already to know this. There's no you to ask a question or to get an answer. And there's nobody to give an answer or no answer. There's simply what is, just this. This is already spacious and empty of any content. This, what is already nobody. So when questions appear, they're just appearing from this. When answers are being given, they're just what appears in this. There's nobody who's giving an answer. There's nobody who's asking a question. There's just this appearing to happen. And this right here doesn't know anything. And this right here isn't talking to anybody. There's just talking happening and listening happening. There's just thinking happening, wondering happening, looking happening, blinking happening. So this as it is already wordless. There are no words here. Yet it may appear as words. And there is no one to point to this. There is no one already to point to nothing. Because all there is nothing. So the pointing, and what is being pointed at is just nothing appearing as that. So there is already nobody who is waiting already. There's just waiting. There's nobody who is expecting anything. There's just expectation, which is already empty. There's no one behind it. There's no one behind it listening. It's just what appears to happen. There's no one behind the talking that seems to be happening. It's just talking, and it's already empty. So uh, if you have any question, or any comment, or you want to share something, feel free to do so.
Michael, I just got off your Zoom a couple hours ago. It was great, great group. Wow.
Thank you. Thanks, Leighton. It was a lot of fun. Maybe next time we can get NKOSI to come. But it was really a joy. And I talked to Sander, and I said maybe we could try it again next month, and he's down for it. So we'll see what happens.
Beautiful.
I'll be there.
Yeah, for me, one of the joys was seeing May Long's sense of humor. She was quite funny. This this likes to laugh here as well.
Beautiful.
And where's Sander located?
Sweden.
Oh, Sweden. Wow.
Yeah, I don't know if you've seen all his hundreds of videos he uploads every day with him in the snow. It's gorgeous.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he's it's just stunning. It's like, Christmas
Every day.
postcard-esque, with the snow as far as the, eye can see, mountains of snow.
Yeah, I think I've seen that photo. Yeah,
So,
Facebook.
so my question is, say everything is nothing, but nothing appears as something. But as I was listening to that, it's appearing. There's nobody that it can appear to, because there's nobody. So when you say it's appearing as this, what are you referring to that it's appearing to?
Nothing. It's appearing to nobody.
But it is appearing.
Yeah, it's appearing to nobody.
Appearing. Could you just say it's happening? Would that be another word? I'm just appearing seems like it has to appear to somebody. So I'm just trying to change the word that I could say that everything is just happening for nobody, to nobody. Is that the same thing or no?
Yeah, really, words themselves, they are limited. You know, they can be used in as just concepts. They can never really describe what this is. So they're just concepts. To say it's appearing, it's just happening, those are just concepts, being used to describe that which can never really be described. Some can say, this is nothing. Another one may say this is something. This is everything. It doesn't matter. Everything is this. But this as it is already wordless. There are no words here. Yet it appears as words. And there's nobody behind anything. Even when words are spoken, there's nobody behind the words who's speaking the words. They're just words appearing and disappearing. Or just words happening or not happening, doesn't matter. Even when it seems to matter, doesn't matter.
we cannot say maybe that the images are real because they're all made up. They are not fixed. They don't stay. Just like dissolving as appearing. So it's not real. To make them seemingly real, you make stories around them, past and future, and we already refer to that, but nothing stays.
I had a network connection problems, apparently. So, uh, satisfaction or no satisfaction are both equally this, what is. So there are no opposites, everything is this. There may be imaginary opposites, say there's left or right, up and down in the story, but there are no real opposites. Everything is equally this. So there is no escape. Getting it or not is already this. Getting closer or not getting closer are both equally this. Looking for this or not looking, it's just this. thinking or not thinking, searching or not searching, meditation or no meditation. Being very serious and being very funny, or being not serious, it's the same. Everything is this, no matter what shape or form it may appear to be. There's really no escape. Yes, Michael?
Without the serious, you couldn't have the funny.
Yeah.
You know, it's because something serious that it can be made fun of.
Yeah,
So they're not separate.
Michael, you can't be serious.
Never. Yeah, so that's beautifully pointing to the what appear to be opposites are the same. They're both this. So love is this and hate is this equally. Light and dark equally this. Birth and death.
There's only not this and a me separate. This is the only thing that doesn't, the me is a story, but it's not this. I mean, what the me thinks it is different from this is the only mistake, like. Even though this is also the story cannot think it is a part of this strange thing. And maybe, yes, this is this, that the story think it's a part of this is this too, but it's beginning to be a...
The dog chasing its tail.
Yes.
Mm.
Yeah, that's the both. It's a dog chasing its tail, and there's no dog and no tail. So even trying to figure this out is this.
Mm.
That's good to know because I've been trying to figure this out. So that is also this. So I'm doing okay. Okay.
It's impossible to do not okay.
Yeah.
Or as NKOSI used to say, it's all beautiful.
Even when it seems not to be beautiful, it's beautiful. Even when something seems to say, "Oh, but I don't like it," it's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Another one may say, but I like it.
Yeah, Sander was sharing on the earlier Zoom in Kosi. Earlier today, his neighbor called him. They live on like a ranch with a lot of snow, and they have a lot of dogs, and I guess their neighbor's dog was dying. And so they called him, would he shoot the dog to put it out of its misery? So that was his morning, was putting the dog down. And that is both beautiful and horrifying. But it's beautiful because it alleviated the dog's suffering, and the family didn't know what to do because the vet was closed and they had nowhere to take it. So it can be both beautiful and, you know, it's everything.
Yeah, because really, in the first place, there was no real talk. So yeah, it's just what seems to happen. It's just what seems to appear in this. There's no, in the same way, there's no real Michael. There's no real Don. There's no real Nkosi. It's just this, which is nothing expressing as that. So uh, there was no loss. No, there wasn't any real loss. Nobody lost anything.
Coach, I always like to hear you talk about no doer.
Yeah. Yeah, there's already no door of anything. And even that question or that such suggestion, there's nobody who's suggesting anything. No, it's just what seems to be happening, and it's not personal. You know. The doer of things has never been found. It seems to be there, but it's never really there. You know, it's just imagined by no one. The doer may seem to, or what seems to be a doer or a separate self, may seem to, when everything seems to get done, may seems to claim that, oh, I did it. I'm the best, I did it. I'm the one who did it. And but no, that's just what is also as pressing as that. You know, that's not separate. That's which seems to say those words is not separate from this. It's just everything in totality as pressing as that. So there's no real separate doer. There's no separation that there may be a real doer. You know. Yeah, so I'm not doing this meeting. There's nobody here. There's just what seems to be happening. There's no one who's doing the listening as well. And waiting is just happening. And it is empty. There's nobody who's sitting on the chair right now. The body may seem to be sitting on a chair. Yet there's no real chair. There's no real body. Everything is simply this. There's nobody who's doing the thinking, even. Everything is empty. Everything is no thing. There's nobody to achieve anything here. No one to collapse already. Because there's no one who's there in the first place to even collapse. There's just this. There's just seeing and nothing is seen and there's no seer. And seeing is this. It's not a man or a woman. It's not a human being. It's not going anywhere. It's not trying to become anything. It's just seeing. They're just labels. Computer screen, the chair, the wall, sky, body, sensations. Those are just labels. Everything is empty. Everything is this.
So NKOSI, I keep this place that you're talking about. Hold on. This place that you're talking about. I'm sitting here so trying to get there. So I've got it. It's something out there, and I'm trying to get to it because it's so appealing. So just if you talk just a little bit about what's going on there.
Okay. Okay. If I may ask, who's trying to get there?
I am trying to get there.
US what? Exactly.
A sense of me, the sense of my identity, my history, what I'm dealing with in life.
Where is it right now?
Well, it exists right now as a feeling, say, in the middle of the chest. Yeah.
So what is that? What is the feeling in the chest? It's like when you say, okay, I can see the glow, you know. So right now you were saying there is that sense, that feeling in the chest. So what says that feeling?
Seize the feeling. Oh, okay. To that, I'd say, I don't know, or I can't locate it.
That which seems to say, uh, I don't know, and I cannot locate it. The I that cannot locate it. What is the I? Can that one be located?
I mean, that I is the I that wants it.
Can it be located?
The I?
Yeah.
Well, no, I'd say it can be felt, but not located.
So I would say there is no separate I. There's no I that is separate, that is trying to get to anywhere. There's already this, which is already everything, appearing as that. So there's no real you who's on the journey to reach maybe the pinnacle of the mountain. There's just this what is totality appearing as that. So there's nothing really to reach. There's nowhere to get to because everything is already this. That's what seems to be searching is already that which is being searched for. That which seems to be looking is already that which is being looked for. So there's really nothing to get. There's nobody to get anything. There's just this. There's no separate you to achieve anything. Separation or the separate self or what seems to be the separate self is imaginary. It's just an imagination. It's just what appears in this and disappears. There's no real separate self. There's just this, which is already everything. this what isn't separate. That there might be somebody who can try to get it. Somebody and the trying is already this. So there's no trying and there's no somebody. There's just this. And this can never be known. This can never be understood because there is no separation. Nothing outside of this to understand this or get this. Because all there is this. So everything appears and disappears. It's just this, appearing as everything. The appearance is already this appearing. And this as it is not an appearance. At times it may seem to appear as something or anything, but itself as it is not an appearance. It's just this, it's nothing. So there's nobody here who has achieved anything. There's nobody here who is enlightened. There's nobody here who has great knowledge. There's just this, which is everything, or which is nothing being everything. Which may appear as listening, which may also appear as question, answers, misunderstanding, understanding, not getting it, or getting it. You know. So there's already no journey. There are no steps. There's already no efforts. This is effortless and obvious to itself. There's nobody to make an effort already. There's nobody to do anything. There's no doer. There's simply this, what seems to be happening. Listening, waiting, expecting. They are already empty. There's no one behind it. There's no doer. There's nobody doing this.
Saying that there's no doer of the everything. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Even behind that question, there's no doer. It's just a question arising from this. Then there may be something that claims that, oh, it's arising from me. I'm asking the question. That's this too. So when something says, I don't get it, that's this too. Naron may say, but, you know, I've been following you, NKOSI, but today I'm not getting it. That's this too. It's just this, everything appearing as that. There's never been a you. There's just everything. So somehow this is shameless. There's no shame. In the same way, like in the story, when you seem to be alone in a room, there is no shame in that sense because there there is that imagination that okay, I'm by myself, okay, can do anything I want. No. So yeah, right now there's this shameless. There's no shame because there's nobody here. There's just this totality, everything. You can call it boundless energy, God, mountain, penguin, doesn't matter. Or you can call it George or Michael. Nothing matters. Doesn't mind. Yes.
So Don, even like that energy or that thought, I'm not there yet. That's fully this. already. That's not you. That's not a separate dawn. That's not there yet. That's this appearing as a feeling, or could be even a strong feeling. But it's still this 100%. It's as much this as NKOSI as me. It's all this. There's no more this or less this.
The feeling of getting somewhere is also this, just what is, or no feeling at all. It's just this. And even beyond, it's just this. So this, uh, there's no one to escape. There's no escape. There's really nothing to do. Nobody to do anything and nowhere to get to. Just simply what's happening.
I like the Zen sentence that says, nothing is everything. No, well, form is nothing is no form is nothing. Is that so? And nothing is form is nothing. Oh my God, I'm not good in English,
Yeah,
but
yeah. Form is emptiness and emptiness is form.
yeah. So everything is empty. Even the sense, a felt sense of self is empty. Wondering what does that mean is empty. Everything is empty. It looks like being something, but it's all emptiness. So there's only the lots of emptiness of everything that just seems to be missing. And there's only emptiness. And it's like form asking as a form, where is emptiness? But it's made of emptiness. So a
Yes.
question is empty, everything is empty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Mm.
Are there any last comments or questions before we close?
Yeah, I think we have a question in the chat. Oh, you sent it directly to NKOSI. Okay, Lori has a question, I think was direct to Do you want to ask it again, Lori? Okay. Well, I guess not.
Okay. Thank you everybody for being here. Yeah. And Have a good night.
Good night.
Thank you.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
everybody. Thank
Thanks,
you.
everybody.
Thank you,
Good night.
NKOSI.
Good night,
Good night.
everybody.
Good night. Good night.
Night.
Thanks so much.